Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhavdas G. A heated language showdown was witnessed in Parliament just hours ago. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman was locked in an intense argument with opposition MPs over learning Hindi. She said she comes from a state where learning Hindi was considered a sin. And when she herself tried to learn Hindi, she was stopped and mocked. She blamed the political parties in the state for this kind of an attitude towards Hindi. She went on to add that imposition of any language is wrong. Listen in.
मैं ऐसे स्टेट से आ रही हूं जहां हिंदी पढ़ना गुनाह लगता है, इसीलिए बचपन से हिंदी पढ़ने का मुझे रोका गया। उधर आपका झगड़ा रखो, मेरे से नहीं। झगड़ा आपका उनसे होना चाहिए जो हिंदी पढ़ने में आपत्ति बोलते हैं, आपत्ति मानते हैं हिंदी, उनसे झगड़ा करो भाई, मेरे से क्या कर रहे हो? They are opposed to imposing Hindi. Very well, I appreciate that. No one should impose anybody anything. And that is why Honorable Prime Minister was the first Prime Minister in this country who said higher education, whether it is in engineering, medical, should also happen in regional languages. I speak from my lived experience. When even going to learn Hindi aside from my school, I was mocked in the streets. And who does that? Because of the political support which has been given in that state. Learning Hindi, learning Sanskrit are treated and perceived as learning some other fellow's language.
The opposition has hit back at Nirmala Sitharaman, accusing her of doing drama. They've responded to Nirmala's remark about Prime Minister promoting Tamil, calling it nothing but a gimmick. Let's look at the reactions coming in from the opposition.
It's never been the case that anybody was stopped from learning any language in Tamil Nadu. We only opposed imposing Hindi. I think when the FM was a student in Tamil Nadu, there were many people who were learning Hindi in schools also. So it's never been the case that nobody can learn Hindi.
I am used to, and people of Tamil Nadu are used to these kind of drama by the Union Finance Minister, right? Of course, why did Prime Minister Modi went and tried to speak in Tamil? He tried to speak 2 words. Only because he thought before the elections he can garner votes of people in Tamil Nadu.
The problem with Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman is that she is unwantedly getting diverted from the real issues to the non-issues. We all know that in Tamil Nadu BJP is rejected, and we all know that BJP's politics of Hindi imposition is not working in Tamil Nadu.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us is Pradeep Bhandari, National Spokesperson of the BJP. We have with us Deepak Reddy, National Spokesperson of the TDP. We have also with us Vivek Sailas, National Spokesperson of Samajwadi Party. Selam Dhanidharan, Spokesperson of DMK, is the first guest I'm going to go across to. Selam Dhanidharan, Nirmala Sitharaman is very clearly targeting your party. She's talking to the Congress, and when the Congress interrupted her on her Hindi, she says that you should talk to your own allies, because they are the ones who are opposed to Hindi. When I tried to learn Hindi, I was mocked. Now, a very drastic statement coming in on the floor of the House, Selam Dhanidharan. What would you say in response to what the Finance Minister said?
See, firstly, I think we have seen this kind of drama, no? That they have been Prime Minister has been trying to speak in Hindi in the UN Assembly 2 words. Of course, he visited Tamil Nadu four times in the 3 months before the 2024 elections. But after the elections, he's never come to Tamil Nadu. Now there are floods. He didn't come. Last year there were flooding, cyclone. The Prime Minister did not visit Tamil Nadu. Right now, okay, he spoke Tamil in Tamil in the UN, 2 lines, fine. Now the Union Finance Minister is saying this. But the most important point is that Kendriya Vidyalaya schools in Tamil Nadu do not have Tamil teachers. The money that's allocated to Tamil is 20 times lesser than is allocated to Sanskrit language spoken by less than 100,000 people. And these are the issues. You can have as rhetoric, but what are the actions? The Classical Tamil Institute funding has been drastically reduced over the years ever since BJP has come to power. Union Home Minister has time and again said the working language of the Indian High Commissions abroad should be Hindi. The Union Ministry's working language should be Hindi. These are the statements that has come.
We'll get to Hindi in just a minute, but you've spoken about how you are alleging Tamil has been ignored. I want Pradeep Bhandari to respond to that specific point. DMK spokesperson saying that it is all token measures when it comes to actual issues related to Tamil or Tamil Nadu. Then he says the centre is found wanting. That is his charge. Please respond, Pradeep.
Well, Madhav, if the DMK spokesperson is honest, I believe that on your show, he should write to Mr. Stalin to call off the alliance with the Congress party. And I will prove it why, and it's not a propaganda or an insinuation which I am making, it's what I am speaking with facts. I have the original copy of the 2013 letter which was signed by Mr. P. Chidambaram. This letter clearly spoke about imposition. The word which is rare in the letter is imposition of Hindi in Tamil Nadu. Now my question is, if this gentleman from South, from Tamil Nadu is so against Hindi, we are about diversity of language. It is under Prime Minister Narendra Modi that Kashi Tamil Sangam has been launched, which for him might be a symbolic gesture. It is under Prime Minister Narendra Modi that NEET is now into 13 regional languages. It might be a symbolic gesture under him. But if he is against Hindi imposition, the gentleman which is responsible and the party which was responsible for Hindi imposition is the Congress party. This is the 2010 official letter signed by Mr. P. Chidambaram. When is he calling off the alliance with the Congress party? All of this is just gimmick. Call off the alliance with the Congress party if you are so against it. That is my open charge.
Dharnidharan, respond.
No, I think it's very funny. In fact, in 1960s, only because of DMK's protest against the Union Congress government that Hindi did not become the national language of this country, and we have official language. From 1939 onwards until today, we have been protesting, irrespective of the party at power in the union level. Did any imposition happen during the UP regime? Did the DMK allow for it? No. We had been in alliance with the NDA also between 1990-2004, but we did not let any anti-federal activity to happen. That's more important thing. If Prime Minister loves Tamil, then why can't he make Tamil as one of the optional language for a union recruitment service? Post office in Tamil Nadu, recruits can't speak Tamil. In railway stations, the recruits can't speak Tamil. Our citizens, the people living in Tamil Nadu, they're not able to get better services because there's a language barrier, because not everyone speaks English in Tamil Nadu too. And I saw in Salem Junction a few months back, the gentleman there did not even know English and Tamil. How do we coordinate with them? And these are the issues. Then why don't you make the Tamil as a language for these exams?
He is referring to a 2013 note. Read out the specifics of that note, Pradeep, because he says we didn't allow imposition to take place. Please respond to it.
No imposition Tamil Nadu has ever had.
Okay, let him read out what he's saying. Pradeep.
The recommendation of the Committee of Parliament on Official Language, which was headed by Mr. P. Chidambaram, recommended imposition of of Hindi in Tamil Nadu. My question is, a party which was about imposition of Hindi in Tamil Nadu, why has the DMK done alliance with this? Please tell us one statement of or one signature of a Bharatiya Janata Party-led committee member which is said about imposition of Hindi.
Let me bring in Tehseen into this debate. Let me bring in Tehseen because Tehseen's party...
I want to comment. 1 second. I want to comment 10 seconds.
Respond to the specific point very quickly. Very quickly, that is then respond, then I go across to Tehseen.
Letter itself says recommendation, and the moment that recommendation came, DMK vociferously rejected that. So that's why it did not see the light. Same recommendations, more severe form, had been given by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on half a dozen occasions. I can list them all.
Okay, that's another charge. That's another charge coming in, but let me quickly bring in Tehseen because it's a point.
Madras High Court, again you are lying. The Madras High Court, sir, you are lying. Madhav, 10 seconds, it's a lie. Madhav, just 10 seconds. On 21st December 2022, the Madras High Court said, and I quote, the Madras High Court said to the Tamil Nadu government that you have not located enough funds for Tamil language in the state. So in fact, in the state government itself is not giving more.
Okay, let me just bring
in. What will they speak about the centre? Why with the person, a party which wants to impose Hindi, they do not as the state government not impose.
Okay, one by one, please. Quick, 15 seconds response from you, Dharnidharan, and then I move across to other panelists, please. Very quickly.
What we have done for Tamil people of Tamil Nadu knows. It was a Tamil Nadu government's initiative that Keeladi was discovered, in which we were able to find Tamil was 3,000 years old. So what we have done to Tamil after a party has come to power, or over the years, people of Tamil Nadu knows. This is a very selective reading on a very specific matter.
Let me bring in Tehseen. Tehseen, the charge from Pradeep Bhandari is that there were attempts to impose Hindi even during the UPA regime. This is a specific instance of 2013 that he is citing. Please respond to him.
The gentleman that he's citing, P. Chidambaram Ji, on this recommendation of bureaucrats, on that same recommendation, P. Chidambaram said, while this is a suggestion, it should be opposed. The same P. Chidambaram, time again, I quote Times Now, and his son Kartik Chidambaram has said that Hindi cannot be imposed. That's point number one. Point number two, if we need a link language, to our country, why can't that link language be English? Why does that language has to be something else? Tamil should get its due course. Marathi should get its due course. Malayalam should get its due recognition. Now, most central government schemes that are put in states, for which states are equal contributors or perhaps even contribute a lot more, they have their names in Hindi. They have their logos. They're told that logos and the other things below it is put in Hindi. Why should that be imposed? Why can't that be in Malayalam, in Tamil, in Marathi? Central government employees that come to my state of Maharashtra to speak, to work, and they are more than welcome to serve. Speak English or Hindi. Why don't they make the effort to learn Marathi? The question that I'm asking is, I love Hindi. Hindi is like my mother, and I do like her. But why should my people who come to my state not learn Marathi? When I go to Uttar Pradesh, or I go to Delhi, or I go
Tehseen, that's a wonderful question.
Why can't they speak in Marathi?
May I just ask you for one point of clarification? You know who interrupted Nirmala Sitharaman when she was speaking? It is Mr. Gaurav Gogoi of the Congress party, who was trying to point out her poor Hindi, from what I gather. So therefore, I mean, it's for the Congress party, and that's why she's asking the Congress. You ask DMK because they are responsible for my poor Hindi.
That's the point I want to bring in. That's the point. What the DMK spokesperson Salem said. If you want to speak Hindi, like I speak Hindi, I'm from Maharashtra, right? Marathi is my mother tongue. I made an effort to learn. Don't do this photo op of trying to speak. Then learn it. Give respect to Ma Hindi. Vivek will agree. Ma Hindi is like our mother. Then give respect to it. Don't come and say, oh, I'm trying to. Then speak it. Be fluent. If you can't speak in English, why would you say, I will, in Parliament, you can speak in English, right?
I don't think that's Tehseen, I think, it's okay. Let me bring in, one second. Let me bring in Deepak Reddy. Deepak Reddy, is that really a fair argument? Many would say that Dakkani, which is spoken in parts of, Telangana, Andhra and Karnataka, many would say that is not pure Hindi. But that is a very widely spoken language. So does Tehseen's argument really hold water?
Let me get into the basic facts. There are two aspects to this. One is what happened in the parliament. Another one is what are the conditions in Tamil Nadu. We were one of the first people to break away from the erstwhile Madras presidency because we had similar issues. And what Nirmala Sitharaman ji has pointed out, that she went through certain situations which was very uncomfortable. Is that correct or not? Is something what we need to talk about. And I see a lot of people from South India also face such kind of discriminatory situations in Tamil Nadu. And a whole lot of friends and brothers from north of India in Hyderabad, they say that they don't feel very comfortable in Madras because of this language issue, and they feel very happy to be in Hyderabad. So this is the situation. And looking back at the history of Tamil Nadu, looking at the language agitations of 1930, 1960s, the riots what have taken place in 1965, this has been a political issue to further strengthen their vote bank. And today what has happened in the parliament is also something on the political lines. The Congress has intentionally driven this point to again play to the voters of Tamil Nadu. I mean, it is very clear. The parliamentarians know that under Schedule 8, the 22 languages are listed. And so, they should be aware of that. And under Article 120, the MP can respond in any language of their choice, of their mother tongue. In spite of all this, why is it Mr. Gogoi is trying to push the language issue so that he wants, the good old Congress agenda to drive the differences so that they can protect their vote bank in Tamil Nadu or probably distance them from the non-Hindi speaking people.
Respond
but
to
yes,
that. Yeah.
there are certain issues in Tamil Nadu also. It is pure politics. And we people in the neighboring state of Telugu, the Telugu state also, we left the old Tamil, the Madras presidency area because of such discriminatory practices which are going on, which have to be accepted to some degree.
Respond to that, Tehseen. This is nothing but an attempt at playing to the gallery. Please respond to what's being stated by the TDP spokesperson.
Listen, there are two issues that I want to raise out here. First, that the TDP spokesperson brought in. The question that the Congress is trying to make is that the Honorable Finance Minister of India can respond in English. She can respond in Kannada for the state from which she is an MP. She can respond in Tamil, a state she's from, or in Hindi. But please speak the language and give respect to the language. Don't not give respect. That's the first part. Now the second part that I want to come across. The Honorable Home Minister of India, Amit Shah ji, said, oh, at some point we'll have to accept Hindi as the national language. You have to backtrack. No Congress has ever said that. What I'm trying to say is, when you come to our state, which you're more than welcome, just like when we come to your state, please learn our language and respect our culture. That's all.
No, but Parliament is not of any state. Parliament belongs to the entire nation. Why should anybody learn any particular language when they come to Parliament? They're representing their constituency and their state.
Pradeep, please. That's a brilliant question. Except that the business of Parliament and the bills should be introduced in English. The 3 new laws were introduced in Hindi. Why Hindi language? Why is the BNS not in English?
Okay. Why are languages? Okay, fair question. Pradeep, you should respond to that. Because Kanimuri is saying the same thing. Why are laws being brought in which are named in Hindi, not in English? B, the point being made that several leaders of the BJP have time and again said that Hindi should be the national language, should get the prime focus, etc. Those are the charges coming in from the leaders of DMK as well. Respond, Pradeep.
Well, firstly, the number of languages which have been given classical language status by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government: Assamese, Bengali, Marathi, Pali, Prakrit. Point number 1. So the Congress party never ever valued Marathi where you are staying, Tehseen. That is something which you need to understand. So you need to question the Congress party for that. We did not give Kacha Tivu, remember. You gave away casually Kacha Tivu. That is point number 2. We respect Tamil. Now point number 3. See, this is a very lame argument, Madhav, by Tehseen. I'll tell you why. If Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita has come in one language, that doesn't mean that it will not be coming in other languages. It is not something that it is only in Hindi. Are you telling me that the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court, where the language of communication largely is English, they are also going through the same Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita? Now, if they have issue with the word Bharatiya Nyaya and Sanhita, I cannot help that. But to say that it is some imposition of Hindi by getting Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita over criminal procedure code, I think it's a very jaunty.
Let me come in. Let me come in now. I want to get a quick word from Vivek Silas as well. Vivek Silas ji, just a second, Pradeep. Vivek Silas hasn't spoken yet. Vivek Silas, आपके लिए थोड़ा सा मुश्किल दिन है. It's a very difficult day for you because the party that you oppose, the union government, represented by the finance minister, is trying to expose the Hindi imposition by your alliance partner, the DMK. Your party speaks of Hindi, says that we are a party of Hindi bhashis, etc. Kiska side lenge aaj?
Of course, when we are confined to Uttar Pradesh at the moment, and most of the politics that is being done by the Samajwadi Party belongs to Uttar Pradesh. So obviously, the language spoken in Uttar Pradesh is Hindi. But what the honorable, finance minister has said, you can't impose Hindi on me, but she can impose as much as enormous taxes on the people of India. That she can very well do. Let me complete. She should have been more concerned about the GDP, being a finance minister of the country. Then why is the GDP falling?
Sir, she said nothing. Language के लिए argument नहीं है तो आप taxes पे
नहीं taxes पे क्यों ना जाए? Because it concerns the finance minister of the country.
The debate is Hindi.
Why is the rupee? She should have been more concerned about.
You should be praising the finance minister for doing what for? For talking about.
What for she should be praised? About the inflation?
No.
About the unemployment?
No, now you're taking it out of context. I am just saying that she said that DMK is against Hindi. The reason I'm not speaking Hindi properly is because of the DMK, your alliance partners, what she's telling the Congress.
Now
so whose side are you on that argument?
If she's the finance minister and she's a member of parliament from the Rajya Sabha, and if she could have wanted, she could have learned Hindi in Delhi itself. What was the problem? What was the problem with her?
Deepak Reddy, is it that easy? Is it that simple?
She can partially speak.
Madhav.
Has Vivek Shalia...
Yeah, Madhav, let me get it very clear. The finance minister had made it absolutely clear about her personal experiences. Similarly, I am telling you that, our neighboring state of Telugu, some of us have also faced certain circumstances in Tamil Nadu. So is that a fact or not is something what we need to discuss. Right. And most importantly, what happened after the 1965 riots? They have adapted English as a co-official language, but not Hindi.
Okay.
A foreign language which doesn't belong to our land is okay with them, but they are unhappy with Hindi. So what can you draw from this? Isn't it purely politics?
Okay. Is it pure politics? Is it pure politics? Is there more at play over here? I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Deepak Reddy, Pradeep Bhandari, Tehseen Poonawala, Vivek Sailas and Salem Dhanidharan. Suspect we haven't heard the last word yet on this. And of course, language row, language politics continues to remain one of the issues and now coming out in the parliament as well. Thanks so much for joining us on debate number 1, gentlemen.